want to fry a whole chicken, you're going to have to know how to break the chicken down into its parts. Most people will break a chicken down into 8 pieces: 2 legs, 2 thighs, 2 breasts, and 2 wings. Today, I will be showing you how to break a chicken down into the legs and thighs. So, you'll want to start with your legs, or with your chicken on its stomach, laid down, and you'll want to separate the hip bone, or separate the thigh and the leg. You'll do this by pressing down, and you'll feel when the bone separates. Then you'll take your knife and you'll go along the skin right here to cut it. You want to use a smaller knife. I'm using a fillet knife because it allows me to get small, precise cuts. Once you have the skin broken, you can see the separation in muscles. From there, you'll take your knife and you will carefully separate the muscles until you feel and find the joint. When you can find the joint, you'll see it right here, and you'll find the bones where they meet, and make sure that you have it separated. In this case, it's not fully separated, so I'm going to find it and use my fingers to break it apart. There we are. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to go from the other side now. There's that bone. In some cases, the bones will have fused. This is known as ossification. And in this instance, you will either have to use a dull knife or your hands to break the bones apart. And this is a drumstick. So now we are left with a bone-in, skin-on thigh attached to the rest of the bird. At this point, we'll find where it meets with the back. And we've already separated the hip joint, so now it's just a matter of cutting the thigh off from the rest of the bird. This is not the cleanest execution, however, it still got the job done. Sometimes you will have to cut a few times to get through some tendons, but here is a chicken thigh. And that is how you cut the thigh and leg off of a chicken.